Hey, Billboards. I'm making this video to just help clarify some frequently asked questions and show off some new tools. So let's get started. So first things first, I just wanted to show you guys our new map tool, which is going to be here at the bottom of Rock Bottom Billboards. So on the bottom of every page, as you're looking through our billboard deals, our plans, some of our upcoming specials, you'll be able to go right here and see our billboard locations that we have available, and also use this tool to target demographics as you think of your creative. Let me show you how you can do that. Here, where it says open menu here, unfortunately I couldn't control the color of that font. You're going to click this arrow and it's going to bring out a new sidebar. I had specifically started to make this tool in regards to one of our prized clients over at FunSpot America. So they have their own little section here. Big shout out to FunSpot and their new special. You guys got to check it out online for the annual pass. Unlimited go-karts for the rest of the year. It's like pennies on the dollar. I'm going to do it myself just for the kick of it. But as you scroll down, you'll be able to see things like, using FunSpot as an example, their demographic would probably be families that have children in elementary and middle school. So that would probably be about the age for things like riding go-karts and carnival rides. So the majority of that age group would be interested in, spending some time in FunSpot with their family. And as you can see, their target market or their target audience is literally, there's so many schools in the area that it's actually covering up some of the billboard locations. You can't even see the majority of them. So let's zoom in a little bit so we can really take advantage of the tool. So let's say, for an example, we'll go ahead and start with these two billboards here. So we can click on the elementary schools in the area and see that this particular location over at 6690 East Colonial Drive, the intersection of Forsyth and Colonial, is right next to Forsyth Elementary or Forsyth Woods Elementary, Old Cheney Elementary, Bush Arbor Christian School. I believe there's another charter school in the area that just didn't come up on the map. This was only a selection of the majority of what was in the area. There were a few schools that I just didn't add to the map for the sake of it not being congested. The yellow indicates elementary schools, and the green, there it is, access charter, that's what I was thinking of, indicates middle schools. Some might be a little mixed in if they do a mix of age groups. But all this information here is pulled directly from Google Maps, so you can see, the school's website, their address, phone number, all their pictures, well, a few of their pictures from Google Maps, to really get an idea for the demographic. So let's continue down, and let's say maybe we were looking at a business that specializes in things like Fortnite tournaments or Call of Duty tournaments, things of that nature. Their crowd might be more of the high school kids or the college kids in the area. So some orange colors for high school, and you can kind of go through and pick each one. One thing I do want to note here, just while we're on the subject of the colleges that are in the area and high schools that are in the area, majority of our billboards here, this is actually 6 locations. out of the 11 that are available at the moment um, are relatively close to the second largest university in the United States in regards to population. 36,000 undergraduate students go to the University of Central Florida. Um, that is more than double the amount of the whole population of the city of Claremont. That is just in this little space. So this is a great opportunity to get in front of the students, not only at the University of Central Florida, but the other colleges in the area as well, like the Florida Technical Institute, Valencia East Campus. This is just another Valencia East. And Barry University is actually here in between these boards, but for some reason did not get its own marker. But for anything that you don't see a marker on, because this is connected to Google Maps, you can just zoom on in. And if you think something's there and you want to look at it, everything that you could see on Google will be here in this tool as you kind of look and try to decide what ads to put for these demographics. This is a very powerful tool, really, really cool. And it's not just for things like school. So let's say, for instance, you're considering running a rotating ad between languages. Like I always say, it's really smart to rotate in between English and Spanish for ads for almost any company. Um, it does really, really well. I see a lot of people doing that now on the digital billboards. Valencia College being one of the ones I see do it the most. So these landmarks here um, are just a way to help indicate that there is a large Spanish population in all of these areas, um, with things like pointing out the Bravo supermarket locations that are in the area, the different Lechonera restaurant chains that are here in the area, and some of the Hispanic churches in the area. This is not only a side of town that has a lot of families and a lot of schools, um, but also has a huge out of town population from the colleges like Full Sail, Valencia, and UCF. But you also have another huge part of the population on this side of town that are strictly Spanish speaking. Um, as their primary language. So this is amazing. This is an amazing way that you can take this digital billboards that we have here and have one ad that would maybe cater towards the college or high school crowd, one ad that could cater to the more family experience, one that could cater to the younger crowd, and then one that could be in Spanish. This is truly speaking to the demographics, speaking to the locals, and this is how you'll be able to take what is normally branding on a billboard and turn that into conversions, where it's not just getting your brand out there and brand recognition, but converting them into a sale with strong call to action. Um, I also want to point out, now we're on the subject of churches, that there are a lot of churches in this area. I imagine due to the culture that's there. Lots of families on this side of town. This is the Winter Park area, the East Orlando area, Arthur Lakes, Avalon. Um, as you can see, so there's lots of churches, including one of the largest churches in the area, which is Faith Assembly. Hundreds, if not over 1,000 members go to this church. They have several locations They're so big. I believe the second one is actually here. There we go. But yeah, the amount of churches in this area is quite significant. Literally, there are streets with just church after church after church. So on Sunday, when you would only imagine the roads to be a little bit have less traffic, you're actually getting a lot of traffic on this side of town for the people who are loyal to their churches. So a great thing about digital ads, you can run a different ad every day of the week and have an ad maybe during Sunday that invites people to come on Sunday in particular to your business. So it's a great way of using the versatility that comes with digital advertising and uh, some information about your target market in this area and being able to speak directly to them in their language about what they're doing to then get them to convert. And I also want to point out where a lot of local traffic drives back and forth to. So we've got a lot of gyms on this side of town. The yellow markers here are all fitness. The purple markers here, darker shade of purple in the billboards, are the Planet Fitness. We also have several bowling centers like Burke and Kegler, Boardwalk Bowl, skating rinks like Astro. Oops. A little kind of close to each other, like Astro Skate. We're also very close to downtown. So a lot of the people that live downtown actually work on the east side in a lot of the corporate offices and corporate circles out back behind UCF. So we get a lot of the downtown traffic coming by these billboards on a regular basis as well. And then several movie theaters. So you can see all that stuff here. And last but not least, you can look at our billboards in relation to the airports like the Orlando Executive Airport in the Milk District, MCO, we're on 436. All of the large car dealers that have strategically put themselves in the same area, such as the Holler Honda Group, Holler Mazda, Greenway Ford, one of my favorite companies and one of my best clients. These are really just great people over at Off Lease Only off the 528 in Narcoossee. Highly recommend anybody go check them out. Not only do they have a great corporate culture, they also have vehicles usually $5,000 to $7,000 less than their competitors, which is a huge chunk out of the monthly payments, and make driving the car you want a lot more affordable. And the shopping centers like the Florida Mall with two billboards right across the street, Millennium Mall, Waterford Lakes Town Plaza, which is conveniently very close to Carl Black. Perfect. And the Fashion Square Mall. And like I said earlier, because all of these are somewhat near the downtown Lake Eola area, we get a lot of traffic from this side of town as well. So lots of great traffic and lots of great local traffic. So these are people that, throughout the year, you're advertising to them on a consistent basis. You're able to offer them different offers that speak right to them, maybe in their language or based on the day of the week, or their interest, depending on age group. That will then take these billboards to the next level, where it's not just a branding, but actually a conversion advertisement in the 7-touch theory, 7 points of touch, as we get customers further and further down our sales funnels and into becoming our loyal clients. I hope you guys found this video useful. and that this tool is here. It's on the footer of every single page. So as you explore the website, you can find your billboard that you may be looking at. If you're on a specific billboard page or a specific billboard area, that map will be on the bottom of every single page. If you have any questions, you can use our live chat feature. We'll get back to you usually within just a few minutes, or if you fill out the form, we'll get back to you as soon as we can. And you can always call 407 558 2789. Once again, that is 407 558 2789. And thank you for choosing Rock Bottom Billboards. And hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.